In the previous two lectures, we have obtained the phasor relationship for resistor and inductor, and now we are going to find out the phasor relationship for capacitor. Here we have one capacitor with capacitance value C, and one voltage source which is sinusoidal in nature is applied across the capacitor, and current IT is the current in this circuit. I will write down voltage Vt in the standard form. Vt will be Vm cos omega t plus theta, and we can have the phasor representation of Vt. It will be V phasor equal to magnitude Vm with angle theta. Now we will obtain current IT. We know in case of capacitors, the current through the capacitor is equal to the capacitance value multiplied to the derivative of voltage across the capacitor with respect to time. We know what is Vt. It is equal to Vm cos omega t plus theta, and therefore current IT will be equal to C d by dt Vm cos omega t plus theta. Vm is constant, and therefore we can take it out of differentiation, and differentiation of cos omega t plus theta will be negative of sine omega t plus theta multiplied to omega. So in the next step, we will have current IT equal to negative of omega C Vm sine omega t plus theta. Now when we try to compare Vt and It, we can see that Vt is in cosine form and It is in sine form, and therefore we cannot compare voltage and current, and hence I will write down current in cosine form. We can have It equal to omega c Vm cos omega t plus theta plus 90 degrees. Now we can compare Vt and It. From here we can have I phasor. I phasor will be equal to omega c Vm angle theta plus 90 degrees. Or we can write I phasor equal to 1 angle 90 degrees multiplied to omega c Vm angle theta, and we know 1 angle 90 degrees is equal to complex number j, and therefore I phasor is equal to j omega c Vm angle theta, and Vm angle theta is equal to V phasor. So we finally have I phasor equal to j omega c V phasor. So this is the relation between current phasor and voltage phasor. Now if we want to write down the phasor representations in this circuit, then we will have V phasor, I phasor, which is equal to j omega c V phasor. Now moving on to the next part, we will plot V phasor and I phasor. V phasor is equal to Vm angle theta. So we will have vector like this. V phasor magnitude is Vm and it is making an angle theta, and I phasor you can see is equal to omega c Vm angle theta plus 90 degrees. So we will have the vector like this. I phasor magnitude is omega c Vm making an angle theta plus 90 degrees. So you can see that current is leading the voltage by 90 degrees in case of capacitor, or you can say that voltage is lagging the current by 90 degrees in case of capacitor.